The real reason we can't move on. Have you ever noticed this weird thing? You can delete their number, unfollow them everywhere, promise yourself, that's it, I'm done. And still, one random song, one smell, one late night, and boom. Your brain says, hey, remember them? So what's going on? Why can't we move on, even when we really, really want to? Here's the surprising truth. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you loved too much. And it's definitely not because you're broken. The real reason is way more sneaky. Let's talk about it. Most people think moving on is about forgetting someone. Like, if I just stop thinking about them, I'll be free. That sounds nice, but that's not how the brain works. Your brain isn't a delete button. It's more like a highlight reel editor. It doesn't save moments based on logic. It saves moments based on emotion. Think about it. You don't remember what you ate 3 weeks ago on a random Tuesday. But you remember the first time someone made you feel special. The first time they looked at you like you mattered. Why? Because emotion tells the brain, this is important. Save this. So when something ends, your brain doesn't just lose a person. It loses a source of emotional meaning. And here's where things get interesting. We don't miss people. We miss who we were when we were with them. That version of you. The one who laughed more. The one who felt chosen. The one who had something to look forward to. That's the part that hurts. That's also why you can miss someone who wasn't even that great. Let's be honest. They replied late. They messed up. They had red flags waving like a parade. Yet your mind goes, but remember the good times? Of course it does. Your brain is a professional highlight scammer. It plays the best scenes on loop. And quietly deletes the arguments, the stress, the anxiety. It's like your brain made a movie trailer instead of the full movie. Now let's add another layer. Your brain hates uncertainty. When something ends without proper closure, your brain goes into detective mode. It keeps asking. What if I did something differently? What if I waited? What if they come back? Not because you want pain. But because your brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar peace. Think about it like this. You'd rather rewatch a sad movie you already know. Than watch a new movie where you don't know how it ends. That's why moving on feels so uncomfortable. It's not sad, it's unknown. And the brain? The brain hates unknown. Here's a funny example. Ever had an old phone that barely works? Battery dies fast. Screen cracks. Camera looks like it's from 2008. But you keep using it because, I'm used to it. That's emotional attachment. Even if something isn't good for us. Our brain says, at least I know this pain. Another reason we can't move on. We confuse attachment with love. Love wants growth. Attachment wants comfort. Attachment says, I don't want to feel empty. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to start over. So sometimes, we're not stuck on a person. We're stuck on the feeling of being needed. And here's the part nobody tells you. Moving on isn't about force. You can't bully your emotions into healing. You don't move on by saying, I shouldn't feel this way. You move on by understanding why you feel this way. Healing starts when you stop fighting the feeling. And start listening to it. Ask yourself, what did this person represent in my life? Safety? Validation? Excitement? Hope? Because once you identify that need, you can start meeting it in healthier ways. The truth is, your brain isn't trying to hurt you. It's trying to protect you the only way it knows how. And one day, without forcing it, without announcing it, you'll realize something strange. You didn't move on. You outgrew the attachment. They didn't disappear from memory. They just stopped controlling your emotions. And when that happens, you won't feel empty. you'll feel calm. So if you're struggling to move on right now, hear this. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're human. Your brain is just learning how to let go. And that takes time, but it does happen.